In this video, I will be starting off with Dutch Wonderland. Incident 1, Skyride. On July 19th, 2008, a 44-year-old woman from Ann Arbor, Michigan, lost about a centimeter off the tip of her left index finger when it was caught in the safety bar. Next is Expo Land, Japan. Incident 2. On May 5th, 2007, a 19-year-old from Higashiomi, I probably mispronounced that, Shiga was killed and 19 other guests were injured when the Fujin Raijin derailed at Expo Land in Suta, Osaka. Next is Extreme World. Incident 3, Terminal Velocity. On July 30th, 2010, a 12-year-old girl from Parkland, Florida, fell 100 feet from the free-fall ride at the park and landed on her back on the ground. She suffered brain damage, severe spinal and pelvic fractures, intestinal lacerations, and other severe injuries. The ride allows riders to free fall onto a safety net, but the net was not in place when the operator released her, causing her to strike the ground. She was airlifted to the American Family Children's Hospital in Madison, Wisconsin, by helicopter and stayed there for almost 2 months before being fully recovered. Next is Ferrari World. Incident for Flying Aces. On February 4th, 2017, 24 people were stranded on the roller coaster and had to be evacuated. No injuries were reported. Next is Funland. Incident 5, Cruisers. On July 24th, 2017, a 49-year-old woman from Newburgh, New York, was injured when she fell out of one of the cars used for the attraction after riding with her daughter. She was treated at the scene by paramedics and hospitalized. Incident 6. On September 12, 2021, an air compressor tank failed near the Superflip 360 by creating environmental conditions and flying debris which injured 3 teenagers waiting in line. A 16-year-old boy suffered serious head injuries from the incident. Next is Fun Spot America Orlando. Incident 7, Screamer. On June 16th, 2019, firefighters rescued 7 passengers after they became stuck on the ride. No injuries were reported. Next is Galaxyland. Incident 8, Mindbender number 1. On June 14, 1986, the fourth car of the yellow train derailed before the third and final loop. The train failed to clear the loop and slid backward, fishtailing widely and crashing into a concrete pillar. Damage from the derailment caused the lap bars to disengage at some point during the ride, throwing its 4 passengers at least 25 feet on the floor below. 3 passengers died in the incident, while a 4th was critically injured. About 19 others were treated for less severe injuries at the nearby Misericordia Community Hospital. Incident 9, Mindbender number 2. On August 2nd, 1995, a park employee was injured and suffered multiple lacerations after being struck by a coaster train while trying to find a pair of glasses that had been dropped by one of the guests on the ride. Next is Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Incident 10, Canyon Falls Log Flume. On July 23, 2007, 5 people suffered minor injuries when one of the logs apparently slid backward, colliding with another. A loose bolt was believed to be the exact cause of the incident, according to a park spokesperson. Incident 11, Speedway. On August 25, 2013, a 4-year-old girl from Malton, New Jersey, suffered injuries after she was ejected from the ride. She was thrown off the ride's platform after a sharp turn and became pinned underneath one of the ride's vehicles. Incident 12, Wild Wonder. On August 28, 1999, a roller coaster train carrying 2 people came to a stop on the lift hill, 35 feet above the ground. The pulley maintained third-party anti-rollback device caused the train to descend down the lift hill towards the station. A 39-year-old mother and her 8-year-old daughter from Pomona, New York, were sitting in the front row and were ejected at a sharp turn at the bottom of the lift hill. The train crashed into another one in the station, leading to guests boarding that train to be injured. The 2 ejected victims were pronounced dead at nearby Shore Medical Center in Somers Point, New Jersey. Next is Gilroy Gardens. Incident 13, Sky Trail Monorail. On July 25th, 2017, 9 passengers were stuck on the monorail when it broke down during the afternoon and were stranded 35 feet in the air. Firefighters rescued the passengers immediately. No injuries were reported. Next is Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Incident 14, Haunted Mine Drop. On September 5th, 2021, a 6-year-old girl died from suffering fatal injuries after falling off the ride. Next is Go Bananas. Incident 15. On August 25th, 2018, a brawl between 2 women occurred inside the amusement center during one of their child's birthday party. The fight was recorded on a cell phone and uploaded to Facebook and other online media platforms 2 days later, going viral and triggering a petition to shut down the venue. Of course, I'm not going to show footage. Incident 16, Python Pit. On April 2nd, 2011, a 3-year-old boy from Dalton, Illinois was killed while he was riding the kiddie coaster with his twin brother at the indoor amusement center. Next is Great Wolf Lodge. Incident 17, Minneapolis location. On May 22nd, 2006, a 39-year-old man from Lakeville, Minnesota, suffered a bruised spinal cord while attempting to ride the Flow Rider wave ride on a boogie board. As a result, the victim had 2 titanium screws and a plate inserted into his neck to stabilize vertebrae and relieve pressure on his spinal cord. Doctor reports stated that the victim was almost paralyzed but regained some movement in his limbs shortly after surgery. Incident 18, Traverse City location. On August 20th, 2008, a 6-year-old boy from Livonia, Michigan, fell off one of the lily pads used for the Bigfoot Pass attraction inside the water park, hitting his head and falling into the water. His father and one of the lifeguards tried to revive him by performing CPR, but he later died from his injuries after being taken to Munson Medical Center. Incident 19, Williamsburg location. On June 17, 2007, a 5-year-old girl from Lakefield, Virginia was found unresponsive in one of the pools inside the water park while visiting the resort for Father's Day weekend. She was pulled from the water and taken to the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters in Norfolk, where she was pronounced dead after arrival. What a shitty way to spend Father's Day. Losing your own daughter on Father's Day. Next is Hershey Park. Incident 20. In 2006, of the 1.4 million visitors to the park, 55 people were injured at Hershey Park. Incident 21. Canyon River Rapids. On May 23, 1987, 4 people were injured when their raft overturned slightly. Incident 22, Flying Coaster. On June 24, 1968, 2 girls from Manheim, Pennsylvania suffered back injuries as they were thrown 6 feet off the ride after finishing its run. Incident 23, Great Bear. On July 4, 1998, a 21-year-old college student was charged with negligence after pointing a laser toward a park employee near the coaster. The incident resulted in the worker having blurred vision when the laser was shined directly through his eyes, and he complained that he couldn't see properly afterwards. Incident 24, Skyride. On June 3, 1977, a 29-year-old painter was caught in the ride's cable system when someone accidentally started the ride. The rescue operation took more than an hour. The victim, who suffered 2 broken legs, was taken to Hershey Medical Center.